Hello, welcome. Welcome back to Radiant Tale. Welcome, Azia. I don't know who Radie is. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know Radie. Who's that? What's his name? Relita? Razil? Something like that. I don't know. I can't remember his real name. I can't remember his real name, but yeah. Radie has lore hidden in there, I think. So I guess we're gonna see more of that. I know, I saw it this summer. We're getting it. I'm excited. Maybe by then I would have finished this and then had a little break, and then we can come back with the fan disc. Like, it's exciting. It's exciting. Like, I wasn't interested in too many of the titles I dropped, but I think I'll get a few. I'll get a few of them. But yeah, definitely Radiant Tale. Radiant Tale 2! We'll be doing it. I'm excited. I'm really glad. I was like worried we weren't gonna get it. But I'm so glad they announced it. I'm glad the main character is also messing up. Radie, I mean, Relita. Who's that? But yeah, last time... Oh, what even happened last time? We were mad at Radie for a bit. Until we weren't. And turns out he knew our parents, and he was with us when the parents died. And he didn't tell us. But he can romance a girl. I can't remember the list of stuff now. I'm sure I'd like to tweet about it. Hold on. I mean, I'm gonna look into them all because, like, you can't always tell, like, visually, right? Like, what the game's gonna be like. Let's see. I definitely want to get, the Tengoku Struggle Stray Side one. Because, you know, it just looks good, right? I feel like I might get Hakuoki. I should go back to my roots, right? Just get back to my roots. Yeah, it seemed like what we did get announced was kind of like... it was overhyped, right? That's what I feel like. It was like overhyped what we did get. Because I mean, out of everything, the thing I'm looking forward to most is the Radiant Tale fan disc, right? That's like the one I'm looking forward to the most. Some of them look visually quite interesting. So I'm gonna look into those. But like Cupid Parasite, I've actually not played it, but Mesa has the special edition of it, so maybe I'll nick it and play it sometime. I know that one's quite interesting, so maybe I can play that. Anyway, before we can get to the band disc, we need to finish this Radiant Tale game. So let's go. Okay, as for the lighting, when you show up, Relita, I want there to be a moment of pure darkness before all lights focus on you at once. Oh, while we show planning, I forgot where we were. I forgot where we are right now. If we do that, your solo dance will stand out so much more, right, Radie? Sorry, Relita. It's kind of like any of the titles they've like taken on. They're like, okay, yeah, you can have the the second game, basically. Any of them, which makes sense. I guess if they sold well, they would do it. Yeah, sure. I think that stage effect sounds good. But hey, don't force yourself. You can call me Radie like you always have. I want to call you by your real name. No, I don't. I want to call him Radie. He'd introduce himself as Radie and act as a parental figure all this time. But to me, he was never simply filling some void they left. So I had reservations still calling him RADIE, like I always had. I want to make that difference clear. I know I might be being unreasonable. You're gonna be stubborn about this, huh, Cirrus? Gonna be the stubborn little guy. RADIE is better. It's a better name, right? It's easier to say. I do have good news as well, though. I had like a nasty project at work since the start of this year. It started in like the first week of January, and it's finally ending in a couple of weeks. So then I'll be like more freed up to do stuff. I've not been able to do much outside of work at all at the moment, but yes, I'm more free to do stuff soon. I have a lot of things I wanna get done and prepared for my birthday. That's coming up in a couple of months. No, wait, it's February now. It's coming up soon. Oh no, it's coming up really soon. Hi Jay, welcome. So yeah, I'm working on stuff. I got stuff cooking, so hopefully I'll be able to actually prep more stuff soon. Now that I'm free, well, I will be free. I get it. If that's what you want, I won't stop you. I can't do it. I have to call him RADIE. Relita smiled, looking a little troubled as he showed respect towards my decision. I think that if he showed us real respect, he'd like do something whenever we like called his name wrong, right? Like get a little like water bottle and squirt us with water whenever we get it wrong. Then we'll learn. I feel like that's what I need. But one thing before I go. His eyes bore into mine, looking earnest as he continued. I'm always on your side. Don't forget that. My heart skipped a beat. That is a very bold declaration. I was at a loss for words, and he went away, leaving me behind. I haven't forgotten. I muttered in a small voice. I know that he'll always be my biggest ally. But yeah, like we've known for a while when it's coming. I actually still haven't pre-ordered that. I should do that. I should actually pre-order it. But it's fine. You're so unfair, Alida. Hearing him say that made me happy. But if he made such a statement from the position of some substitute parent, then I wouldn't be happy about it at all. She's like, you're not my dad. Junior! We get Junior time! In the fan disc, we get Junior. I'm excited. Cirrus? What are you spacing out? Why are you spacing out over there? What? Junior? When did you show up? Just now. The big day's right around the corner, so keep working hard, okay? The little pouty face is good. I will. I'll do everything I can. I need to focus on the show right now. Clearing my thoughts, I tore my mind away from the throbbing in my chest. Yeah, I think we didn't quite finish this chapter last time, but I was tired. So we'll finish it this time, we'll get to the next one as well. From backstage, I stole a peek at the audience. Our first show in Althea felt like... Wait, hold on, what was the... Let's skip again. I can't remember if we've seen this bit before or not. Okay. Our first show in Althea, I felt like it had to have been eons ago, because today we had a full house. Moments before the opening, the interior of the tent was overflowing with people. And around the centre of the audience seats, I could see King Vigonia, as well as the petite Prince Colvius sitting in his large chair. Yeah, it's our son! That's our boy! They're really here. I'm sure we've seen this before. Oh no, I'm starting to get jittery. My grip on the curtain tightened a bit.
Have we not seen
this bit already? Oh well, I don't know. Come on, chin up. Looking all tense like that, you're not going to spread any joy. If you want someone to smile, then you have to smile first, remember? That's right. I'm sure we've seen this. I'm sure we have. Am I wrong? When I turned around, I saw all my trusted friends were there with me. We have like 100% seen this bit. Why is it not fast forwarding? Hello? Leon's there. Why is it not skipping? I'm sure we've done the bit where they put their hands in. I'm sure we have. Ah.
Ah, ぴったりだろ?
Oh. I'm sure we've seen. Have we not seen this? Hello? I'm very confused. Yeah, we've. I'm sure we've seen. I'm very confused. Yeah, we've so seen this. Why is it not skipping? Oh, is it because there's options in here? Is that why? We have 100% seen this. I'm not making this up. Alice was there for 1 second. I think I always pick the wrong one on this one. Yeah, we've 100% seen this, right? Okay, I'm sure we've like. Okay, yeah. Okay, just like that. Circus is good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we have seen this before. Okay, we made it! I like how they put the creature on his like chapter card. We made it to actual RADIE chapters now. With the prince joining our group, we decided to set out on another world tour. Considering that, the leader and I returned to Liba and gave Spiria the scoop. Gonna go on a trip to help His Highness grow, are ya? He really wants to hit the road, so we're heading on tomorrow. Who is Relita? I know, who is that? Who is it? That name is so weird. It's RADIE. I know we just got back and all, but I paused to take a deep breath, feeling a little giddy. I really want to go. Now that I've come this far, I want to help His Highness grow until the end of our journey. It's been wonderful bringing happiness to so many people around the world. Spiria cracked a warm smile.
あんたにも自分がやりたいと思えること、
You
輝き
finally
たい
found
と
a
思える
place
場
where you
所が
can
でき
follow
た
your
んだね。
passion and truly shine.
その目、研究に夢中になっている時
Rigel
の
and
ライデ
Neria
ル
had
と
the
メ
same
リア
look
に
in
そ
their
っく
eyes
りだよ。
whenever they got real immersed in their
二人に
research.
も見せてやりたい
Oh,
と
how
思
I
う。
wish they could see this. Yeah, I know. Who's Relida? Who are they? Mom and Dad did?
ああ、だから反対なんてしないよ。
That's why I'm not gonna
こ
stop
うして
you.
大役を任された
Good
んだ。
look out there,
ま
girlie.
たしっかり
You've
頑
got
張っ
an
ておいで。
important mission. Thanks, Spiria. Spiria's so nice. I love Spiria. When I hugged Spiria, I was enveloped in the cozy scent of honey. While the thought of leaving her again made me sad, I was delighted that she supported my choice and wished me well.
心配な気持ちはもちろんあるけどね。
I can't say I'm not going to be worried about you,
それに
but
ラリー
your
ダも
friends
つい
will
て
be
いく
there.
んだろ。
Besides, Relida... Relida will tag along for the ride, right? Hmm? Right? Relida said nothing, looking sullen. Hmm? What's the matter? At my prompting, he spoke up. I'm against this new trip. Actually, I thought you were always on my side. Hmm? Didn't you say you'd always support me or whatever? Liar. Huh? But why?
王子が同行するってことは、それだけ俺らの責任も増すんだ。
Having the prince with us means way more responsibility.
当然、王子を危険から守
We've
る
got to
必
keep
要
him
が
out
あ
of
るし、
danger
普段から
and
気をつける
also be
場
more
面も
formal than usual.
これまでみたいに自由で気楽
This
な
trip
旅とは
won't be
言え
as
ない。
carefree and comfy as the last one.
なんだいラリー
But
ダ。
like,
い
Sephora
きな
is
り
like
真面目になっちゃってさ。
nobility, right? We don't have to be polite around him. That's like a similar thing, right? What's got into you all doom and gloom out of nowhere? You're right, things will be different with the prince in tow, but I still want to go on this trip with you and the others. Hi John,
言った
welcome!
だろ。俺はお前の面倒を見る。
Remember what I told you?
メリアとライジェ
I
ルに
promised
約束した
Rigel and Meria I'd take care of you.
王子と一緒に旅に出て。
We're
何か
doomed
あっ
if
たら
something bad
ただじゃ済まね
happens. Let's just sit this one out,
今回
okay?
は諦めようぜ。
Radie! Relida! I'm not going to recover from this. I'm not going to be able to call him his right name ever. Before the show, you told me you're always on my side. Were you lying then?
嘘じゃねえよ。けど、俺は二人に
No,
頼ま
I
れてるから
wasn't.
お
But
前の希望を
I doubt your
何度も
parents
通そう
wanted
と
me
は
to go
思わ
along
ない
with all your flights of fancy.
子供が危険な場所へ足を踏み入れそうになってたら止めることも親の務め
It's a
だ。
parent's duty to keep their child out of danger, right? You're not my dad! Relida really just wants to parent me. His words were a thorn in my heart.
そりゃ本物の両親にはかなわね
Of
えけど
course, I can never replace your real parents. But
誰
hey,
と同じように
I cherish you
お
as
前の
much
こ
as
とを
they
大
did.
切に思って
So,
だから
I never want you to become some substitute for my parents. Oof. Oof. She really yelled, "You're not my dad!" and ran out the shop. You're not my dad! Refusing to listen to another word, I rushed out of the door.
あ、おい
Hey, Cirrus! You're not my dad!
はあ、あの子が成長した
I
から
feel like
あんたは過去を打ち明けたんだろ。
this route's gonna be like similar vibes to Pashalia's route, and we're gonna want to like just violently shake Radie or Relida at some point. We're gonna be like suffering like with Pashalia. You told her about what happened in the past because she's all grown up, right?
それなのにどうして信じて
So
旅
why
に
can't
出
you
して
put
もらわ
some
ないん
faith in
だい
her and let the girl go on her journey?
スピリアにも説明しただろう。俺は
Look,
メリアと
I've
ライ
been
ジェル
over
に
this
は食えなか
already.
った。
I couldn't save Rigel and Meria, so I opted to take care of her in their stead.
過去を打ち明けたからこそ今まで以
The
上
whole
に二人
reason
の
I
代わりを
can't fill
務
in
めない
their
とって
shoes
思
is
ったんだ。
because I told her about the past.
でもあの子も言ってたじゃないか。
She just said she didn't want
親
you
で
to
いて
be
ほ
her
しいわけ
parent.
じゃないって
He's more like a funky uncle.
今まで通りそばにいればいいのに。
Just be with her like you
何を
always
ためら
do.
ってるんだい?
What are you waffling for?
別に俺は何もためらって
I'm
ない
not
ねえよ。
waffling.
心配だし、あいつのことを追いか
I
け
am kind of worried though. Let me go after her. Yeah, no, my look at the blur effect in the background. We're going so fast. We're going so fast. I like the thing is, like the childhood friend kind of route, they tend to be my least favorite. So I'm like trying not to prematurely pass judgment on this route, but I'm like, I might not like it as much as some of the others. Once I left Liba, I ran and ran without stopping. Is he only with me because of his promise to my mum and dad? He said he cherishes me as much as my parents did, so he sees me as a child? Sadness washed over me in waves, and I didn't even know why. What should I do?
No.
Who did we hit? Whoa! Oh no, I'm sorry. I should have watched where I was going. I looked up to see who I bumped into at the street corner. Oh! Surprise, Leon. Surprise, Leon. Prepare yourself. Nah, don't sweat it. I was being careless too. Anyway, wait, Cirrus? It was Leon. Judging by the veggies in his shopping bag, he'd just gone out for groceries. Man, I never thought I'd run into you here. Lucky me. Wait, no. This must be fate. He's here for you! I'd usually play along with him, but I didn't have the energy this time. Hey, what's up? You seem down. Go from one face to another. I keep saying RADIE by accident as well. He's not called Leader, he's called RADIE. His sunny expression clouded over with concern. Wanna hang out at Cheers? Nobody's there. I closed the pub since I had to go out shopping. I still haven't paid my tab at Lever, so let me give you some free drinks. He flashed me a reassuring smile. Thanks, Leon. Having nowhere else to go, I took him up on his kind offer. I want a chicken nugget. Leon, give me a Happy Meal. Leon escorted me to Cheers and brewed me a nice hot cup of tea, which helped me to relax. After that, I told him what had happened. He didn't even flinch when I mentioned RADIE's real name was Relida. Actually, how old is Leon as well? Is he also really old? Apparently, he already knew about it since they were long-time acquaintances. Alright. You're shocked because Relida is acting as a stand-in parent out of obligation. Is that it? Yeah. You might be his benefactor's daughter, but I don't think he would have stayed with you for 10 whole years out of some sense of duty. Over the last decade, have you ever felt like he was forcing himself to stick around? I shook my head. No matter how hard I searched my memories of our time together with Spiria, none of it struck me as insincere. Relida definitely wasn't faking it. I think you're right. That's not the only reason he's staying with us. Something is still bothering you, huh? I nodded. Relida was with me because he wanted to be, not because he felt obliged to do so. That alone should have been enough to quell my anxiety, but it swirled stubbornly in my heart. What was making me feel so unpleasant? Girl! In that case, maybe you should try and be honest with your feelings first. He knows. The thing is, like, Liam makes all these jokes, like, oh my god, the love of my life, queen. But he's always just like, yeah, I know you like this dude, you know? he has respect. What do you mean?
君はラリーダのことを家族だと思っ
Let's
てるのに
see.
親代
You
わりにな
consider
る
a
のが嫌
leader
な
your
のはどうして
family. So why do you hate the idea of him being a substitute for your parents? How am I supposed to answer that?
親も家族もそんなに変わらないでしょ
What's so different about a family
な
member
ん
and a
でそこだ
parent?
け嫌がるの
Why do you hate it so much?
もっと踏み込んだ質問をしようか
Let's take this a little further
人
then.
型になったラリーダを見て
How do you feel when you see him in his human form?
彼に対して家族
Do
以
you
外の
think of
感情
him
を抱かなか
as
った
more than a family member? Ah! Called out. I gasped when I finally realized what Liam was implying.
人型になるとふわもこの毛玉と違って
Unlike his
立
fluffy
派な
furball
成人男性
form,
だよね
human leader is one fine man. I'm glad that Liam can respect one fine man.
男の俺から見てもかっこいいと思うよ
Okay, respect. Even I've got to admit he's hot.
ラリーダと君はいつも一緒だったで
You
し
two
ょ
are always together, right, Cirrus?
よくくっついたりじゃれたりしてて
I can tell you're
本
really
当に
close.
仲がいいなって
Stuck to
思っ
each
て
other like glue wherever you go. You're basically inseparable.
でも人型のラリーダにも
But
毛玉の時と同
do
じ接し
you
方はで
think
きる
that you could treat human Relida the same way you treat furball Relida? Stop calling him Relida! Of course I can. We're family. It's not like he's any different when he's human compared to his fake form. Go. We'll get it soon. The summer. Summer's not that far away, really. I hope we get it early summer. We didn't get an exact date, did we? Just summer, if I remember right. Or did we? I can't remember. Let me have a look. No, just summer. Sometime in the summer. No, no exact date yet. Soon. Whenever they give us one. My denials only grew weaker and weaker.
本当に
Really?
じゃあ
How about this then?
例えばさ
Leon reached out to me. Hmm? Oh god! There he is! Tipping my chin up with his finger, he leaned in close. So close it was like he was going to kiss me. It's okay. It's okay. Calm yourself, Isaiah. Calm yourself. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Personal space, please.
想像してみてもしこれが
He just wanted to do this. I think he just wanted to do it. Oh, that's a hard decision there. Good games. They're all good games. Now you know. He's just being Leon, you know? Now imagine if it were Lita doing this instead of me. Without thinking, the image grew vivid in my mind. The CG is for you! If Alita had me in this position, my cheeks burned hot at the thought.
焼けちゃうな俺だと慌てるだけなのに
I'm so jelly.
ラリーダが相手だって
Why do you make such a cute face when you think of Alita and not me? It's like night and day. Stop messing with me. I think we're done here. Thanks.
まあそう焦らずにさよく考えてみてよ
You're so jealous right
君は
now.
ただの家族に対してそんなに真っ赤な顔をするの
Calm down and think about it for a sec. Do you think you get this flustered over a mere family member? Ah! Relita is family, right? Then why do I feel this way? I didn't know what was right or wrong. I wasn't sure why I'd felt hurt when Relida had professed to be a substitute for my parents. How did I really feel? What was the source of all this turmoil? I wonder what it is. I could only think of one answer. Oh, I love convinced I nearly let the admission slip out.
Nia, ここに.
Hey, Leon, is Cirrus here? Oh god, he walked in on this. Oh no. Relida froze the moment he saw the position Leon and I were in.
何やってんだお前?
What the hell do you think you're doing? They're fighting. Relida pulled us apart and grabbed Leon's collar. Hold on, Relida, this isn't what it... I wanted to say it was a misunderstanding, but Leon cut me off. Isn't it obvious? I'm making moves because I got a thing for her. Leon is like the world's best wingman, I think. What are you? I love this girl. And you're like her surrogate dad or something, right? I hope you can accept me as my your future son-in-law. Leon, come on. No, never. She could find someone way better than this. Aww, that hurts, bro. Who might that be then? Vilio? Maybe Zahora? I like your words, funny man. It's clown time. I love to date a clown. How about Pashalia? Do Eon or Jinia live up to your standards? Jinia. Ugh. Oh, I know. What about Prince Colvius? He's a royal, so you all live real comfortably if he falls for... Leon? Leon, that is our son. Don't speak about him that way. Shut up. I ain't gonna accept anyone. We're going now, Cirrus. Oh no. They're giving Radie this sort of character, huh? I don't know if I like that. Raising his voice, Relida grabbed my hand and dragged me out of the pub. I don't know if I like this character choice. Take it easy, Relida. Relida was stomping his feet in stormy silence as we left cheers, his hand still firmly grasping mine. He looked angry, unapproachable. Liam was just joking, you know. He didn't mean... At last he turned to face me. So, you wouldn't mind if he kissed you for a joke? Who do you think you are, Relida? My dad? You're not my dad. His eyes, alight with pure rage, pinned me in place. Be more careful next time, would you? Next time he comes at you like that, just sock him and run. Take him out. Relida released my hand as he said so. Listen, I'm your family. I'm just worried about you. If anything happened to you, it'll be too late for me to step in. Family. I fell silent when I heard that word, a thick, thorny vine of a word that bound and wounded me. I didn't want to deny the familial relationship we built. This is a threat. You'll kiss Leon. We'll do it in the next game. You better watch out. At the same time, I expected something more. Seemingly talking about my silence in a different way. Seemingly taking my silence in a different way, Relida hastened to clarify. Oh, don't worry, Kay. I ain't like I'm opposed to you dating, Kay. I just want you to have a normal, happy life, you know? Falling in love like normal, spending ordinary days with your friends and family. I only stopped you because Leon is such a flippant guy. I'll give you my support if you fall in love with the right person. And what gives you the right to decide who that is, sir? Hmm? don't get to decide that.
このラリーダ様にいつでも頼って
The
くれ
great leader's got your back. He was trying to cheer me up, but he had the completely opposite effect. I don't need your support, you're not my dad. You're not my dad, I don't care. I don't need your support as my family, so forget about that. He chuckled uneasily while I squeezed out the words.
おいおい
I know I'm getting annoyed.
そう冷たいこと言うなよ
Hey
で
now,
も
don't be so
恋愛
cold,
面の
girl.
相談には強いんだ
I'm good
ぜ
at giving
だから
romantic
気
advice, you
楽に頼
know.
って
You can rely on me. I'm not saying I can't rely on you, it's just... Who would be happy if their crush allowed them to date someone else and even offered to support them? Go! My voice emerged tiny and hoarse, but he must have heard me because he went quiet.
何言ってんだ
Okay,
冗談
anyway.
にしちゃタチが悪いぞ
I don't think we clicked the right option. I don't think we clicked the right option, so we'll just go back. I mean, I knew this would be the right one. I was just pissed off and wanted to say the other one. I do love someone.
そうなのか
Oh, you do?
ちっとも気づかなかった
Damn, I didn't notice at all.
一体誰なんだ
Who is it?
俺が知ってるやつ
Maybe someone I know?
だよな
Don't tell
もし
me.
かして
Is it one of the
サーカ
circus guys? What's wrong with the circus guys? Yep, you could say we're especially close.
もっ
I know his romantic advice is not looking good. Really? In fact, he's standing right in front of me.
と目の前
Standing right in front of you? Ugh. This is gonna be a route, I think. This is gonna be a slog. I want him to know how I feel, even if it's only scratching the surface. With that in mind, I awaited his response.
何言ってんだ
What
冗
are
談に
you
しちゃ
saying,
タチが
Cirrus?
悪いぞ
Pretty poor excuse for a joke. Flustered, Relida laughed and looked away. That was far more painful than an outright rejection. Come on! I thought you were good at romance.
お前が俺をそういう意味で好きだなんてささすがにありえねえって
You can't fool me. There ain't one chance in a million years you'd see me that way. He denied it, smiling awkwardly. I'm not joking, I mean it. My body moved faster than my thoughts. Go! Oh! She makes her move so fast on this route, what the heck? I swooped in and embraced him on impulse.
No.
He's so concerned. What? Talking with Leland helped me realize how I feel. Whenever Relida was on my mind, my chest tightened and my heart thrummed thrummed hot. I know, we'll have to do like a at the end of it, like a route ranking. Now I could put a name to that rich emotion. I love you. Go!
お前何言って
You've just worked it out and you're confessing? Oh, come on. Well, hold on a sec. I know you don't see me that way, but... Tightening my arms around him, I mustered up the courage to ask. Can you try and see me as a partner? Not as a family member or a child. You need to do it right away. You can take your time. Calm down a little bit, Cirrus. He stroked my hair as I tried to soothe an anxious child.
冗談って
Can't
言っ
speak.
たのは悪かった
Sorry for not taking it seriously
それ
before.
は錯覚だ
I think you got the wrong idea, though. What do you mean?
急激に環境が変わったり
Oh,
俺が人型
you
になれる
know,
ことを知ったり
your environment suddenly changed and you learned I could transform into a human?
いろいろあってお前はきっと動揺してるんだ
I'm so disappointed right now. As if he's having this reaction. This is definitely going to be more annoying than Pashalia's route, for sure. You must be confused after everything that's happened.
俺の距離感が近すぎたのも誤
You're
解した原因
mistaking
だと思う
whatever you're feeling as love
そ
because
れ
we're joined at the
こうじゃ
hip.
ねえよ
I think story-wise, Villiers will probably be the best because it's like the quote-unquote true route. And they always have the most like plot and shit in there, right? But I like Sephora's route. I like Sephora. He pulled away from me, warm and gentle as ever. I know, I'm mad. I'm mad. I can't believe they're giving him this character trope. How could they? His kindness made it even more painful. My confession hadn't moved his heart at all.
今のは聞かなかったことにするから
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear anything. So, you could cool your head. I'm sure you realize you just lost yourself for a moment once you... No, I won't! Sick of his coaxing, I pushed him away. I've only just realized I'm in love with you. You can't let me... I'm so pissed off I can't read anymore. You can't even let me have that? I'm not telling you to reciprocate my feelings. I just want you to see me as a potential partner. Is that really that hard for you? I was such a child in his eyes that I couldn't even have the tiniest sliver of hope.
ダメだお前にはもっと
I
他にいいや
can't,
つがいる
Cirrus. You deserve someone better. Who are you to decide
お
that?
前と同じ人間で普通の幸せを
You're
くれる
better off with
男
a
がふ
man,
さわしい
a human man, who can give you a normal, happy life. Why did you get to decide that? So you're not worthy because you're Fae? That's ridiculous. There are humans who have married Fae beasts out there. And the whole route's like this, and oh
何
boy,
も知らないから
you don't know anything. Huh?
俺は誰ともそんな関係になる気は
Look,
ない
I don't want to date anyone.
なれるとも
Doubt I
思わ
even
ない
could.
そんな資格はないし
I don't have the right. It's
Really?
impossible for me. What do you mean, impossible?
俺は普通じゃない
I ain't normal.
お前の望む幸せを
I can't give you some
与え
happily
られない
ever after. Why are you so obsessed with normal, huh? His lips quirked up into a pain-tired smile.
お前の気持ちは嬉しかった
I appreciate your feelings.
それは本当だ。
I really do. He narrowed his eyes, stricken with sorrow as he rejected me once again.
けど頼むから
I'm begging you.
それ以上のこ
Don't
とは
ask for anything more.
求めないでくれ
My heart felt like lead had strained to. My heart felt like lead as his strained voice reached my ears. This man's giving you a headache, yeah. I feel like I might get there too. Relida can never return my feelings. Now that he'd drawn such a hard line between us, I had no choice but to give up. Fine. Sorry for burdening you. I'll pretend I didn't say anything. It might take me some time, but I'll try and act normal.
Ah.
Girl, just kill him, I think. I think that's the answer. Thanks. I don't think he deserves normal. The next day, the other circus members and I went to the palace to meet with Prince Colvius.
もうすぐコリブス様がこの部屋にいらっしゃ
His
る。
Highness will be here in a sec.
くれぐれも失礼のないよう
Remember
に
to
ね。
behave yourselves, alright?
コリブスとも早く仲良くなって。
I hope we can
楽しい
become
旅に
great
できたら
buds
いい
and
よ
have a
な。
blast in our trip.
お気楽すぎだ。もう
You're
少
too
し
frivolous.
王子と旅をする
How
リスクを
about you use your
考えろ
last brain cell and think about the risks of traveling with the prince?
ザフォラは心配性だね。
Leontine's not till the next game. Haha, you're such a worrywart.
そんなに難しく考えなくても大丈夫だと思う
No
よ。
need to overcomplicate things. We'll be alright.
何が大丈夫なんだ。お気楽バカ2号。王子だぞ。
I know, it's
本
like
当に分かってるの
you're
か
always torn between wanting to like 100% a game and having to do the routes of the characters you don't really like. Like, and this one, it's got Villiers' route locked as well, so we literally have to do RADIE's route. You have no choice. Alright, my ass. Do you know who we're dealing with here, airhead? The prince?
ザフォラの信
Sephora, I
号も分
missed
かる
you.
な
I understand your concern, but His Majesty entrusted us with this task. All we can do is handle the mission with care. Where is Radie, by the way? I haven't seen him anywhere. He's got some nerve to show up late. Bet that furball is laid up in bed with a hangover or something. Get him. I think you should get him this route, actually. Just as the two had said, Relida was the only one absent in the room. I miss any of the characters' route, I think. He said he'd allow me to go on this trip when we go back to Libya yesterday, but he never mentioned anything about coming along. Is he staying out of it to put some distance between us? In that case, I never should have told him how I felt. Did he say anything to you? Like he'd be late or whatever? Nope, not at all. Honestly, I think Relida... Who's Relida? Before I can add, might not be coming. Sorry I'm late. It took some time to get ready. There he is. Target. Spotted. No prob. Everyone's here now. For a second there, I thought you wouldn't be coming with us. No way, dude. I haven't tasted all the booze in the Major 5. He's literally a drunk old man. What do we see in him? He's here now. He's here now. I don't know what his game is. What's this man's game? Relida played it off, bantering with the other members. Surprised, I struck up a question in hushed tones. Are you really joining? Well, with everything going on, I was wondering whether I should go or not. Understandable. Then again, we're saying this shit again, huh? We're saying this shit again. Then again, as your family, I can't help but worry about you traveling without me. Figured I'd tag along. Knowing Relida would always protect me solely because I was family was heart-wrenching. I forced a smile to hide my inner tempest. Thanks for your concern, Relida, but don't drink too much, okay? Yeah. So you say every day. It's normal to care about family, right? Oh, I like to think we say this in like a dead sassy tone. Like, it's nice to care about family. Right? You know? I want to piss him off. If that's what he wants, then I'll oblige. I doubt we can immediately go back to how we used to be, though. I hope this trip helps take my mind off things. Celeste! I love you, Celeste. You deserve so much more respect. So much more respect. You're all here, I see. Celeste came into the room shortly after. Prince Corvius hid behind him. Alright, introduce yourselves one by one. Each time one of us did a self-introduction, Corvius gave a little dip of his head. He mumbled a reply I could barely hear. His heart was frozen for 10 years. It's only natural he'd be spooked to see so many new people at once. Alright, last one is RADIE. Right, since we're introducing ourselves, we should use this chance to let others know his real name. You should tell them. Reading my thoughts, Relida nodded. Hello. The name's Relida. Everyone else like, who? Who's that? We don't know who that is. Relida? It's a long story, but Relida is my real name.
この機会に明かした方がいいと思う。
I wanted to take this chance to tell you guys about it.
ややこしいから。
You can still call me RADIE if it's too confusing, though. RADIE's easy enough to say, but Relida is your birth name, right? I know! I'm trying so hard to be interested and not judge this route, but... Ugh! I already don't like it. I'm gonna call you that then.
そうだな。
Good
じ
point.
ゃあ俺も
I'll do the
ラリー
same.
だって呼ぶぜ。
ラリーダか。ペットらしさが
Relida,
なくなった
huh?
な。
Does it sound like a pet's
あ
name?
そっちの姿には合
Well,
ってるんじゃない
it
か。
suits you enough that I don't mind using it. Sephora! Help redeem this route.
ラリーダ。
Relida.
呼びやす
Relida.
くていい名前だね。
Alright. It's a nice name. Easy to pronounce too. I don't think it is. That's not easy to pronounce. Radie's way easier to pronounce.
本当の名を教えてくれたこと。
Thank you for telling us your real name. May we have a safe journey ahead, Relida.
ラリーだ。
He's so nice. He's blushing, oh my god. Relida rubbed his neck shyly at everyone's warm acceptance.
ああ、悪いコリ
Yeah.
ブス。顔合わせなのに
My bad,
俺
Colvius.
の話し
I
な
made
く
this
て
all about me when we're
これから
supposed to be
よろし
having
く
a
頼む。
meeting. Nice to meet you, by the way. Nice to meet you too.
これで全員紹介終了ね。
Let's end the introductions
そう
here.
そう。王子からの
Alright.
希望もあって
His Highness asked
旅の
us to
間
discard
は無礼講
formality
堅苦
and
しい
treat him as a
敬語は
friend.
なしでいいそうよ。
Treat him as my son.
親しみを持って接した方が王子の心にいい影響を与える。
The researchers said treating him as such would have a positive impact on his heart. Oh, I love Aleste.
王子も希望しておられる。旅の間だけは
Also,
継承も不
as
要
His
だ。
Highness's wish, there is no need to address him by his title during your travels. Aleste was clearly reluctant to say so. It made sense given how much he adored the prince. Yeah, I think Radie is going to be worse than Pashalia, actually. I agree. Like, this is going to suck, I think. Got it. Let's be friends, Colvius. At least we'll get, like, main character lore, I think. Maybe? Yeah. I crouched to speak on his level, but he merely answered in a small voice and scurried back behind Aleste. He's so
それじゃ
nice!
まずは最初の公演についてだけど。王子様は
We're
動ける
planning
よう
on
に
holding
な
our
ったばかり
first
で
show in Kalida,
旅にも不慣れでし
since
ょ
it's not that far from here.
だからまずは王都から近い
His
カリ
Highness
ダで
just
公演す
recently
る予定よ
recovered. He's still unaccustomed to travel.
カリダなら今日中に移動できる
Are
距
we
離
leaving
だ。
now? We should be able to make it
もう出
there
発する
before
の
the
か。
day's out.
あ、出発の準備はできている。
Yes, we're all
だ
set to
が
go.
少しだけ待っていてく
I
れ。
just need to speak with Ginia and
Ginia
Relida
と Relida に
first,
話があ
though.
るんだ。
So give us a moment.
俺に
Me?
少々込み入った話だが、すぐ終える。他の面々は先に馬車へ向かってくれ。丁重に
It is
王
somewhat
子をお連れする
complicated,
ように。
but it shouldn't take long. The rest of you, head to the carriage and do not be rude to His Highness. I fear the wrath of Aleste if I'm rude to him. Okay, then. I nodded awkwardly as Aleste kicked us out. Ready? Mm-hmm. His tiny fingers grip my pre-offered hand. He's so cute. However, his gaze fixed on Relida. Is something bothering you? I feel a
ラリーダ
strange presence coming from
どん
Relida.
な気配がすると
Hmm?
思って
Maybe because he's a Fae beast?
拳銃
He is? But
そう
it
じゃなく
seems
て
different.
もっと別に
Yeah, MC lore is going to be good at least. I mean, I'm kind of interested also if it gives us just like, you know, general like world building lore, because I think we might get some of that here as well. This route will be good for the lore, I think, not for the RADIE.
おい、何してるんだ。
What are you doing?
さっさと馬車に
Hurry
行く
up
ぞ
and。get going already.
あの3人が気になるの？
Are you
僕
curious?
たちに関係ある
I'm
話
sure
だ
they'll
った
tell
ら
us later if it has
後で教え
anything
て
to
くれ
do
る
with
と思う
us.
よ。
ラリーダとアレストとジーン
Relida, Aleste, and Ginia, huh?
多分
Bet they're just
No, I
discussing
don't
the
know.
meals for the
It's not
trip.
なんでそうなるんだ。
Where did that come from?
飯の話なら
If
こいつかい
anything,
い
they
よ
should be talking about that with Eon. Sephora's right. I don't think it's about our meals.
イオンも料理がで
You
き
can
る
cook, Eon?
ああ、もちろん。
Yes, I know a thing or two about cooking, though
多少は
I'm not as
心得るな
adept as the palace chefs.
イオンの飯はめちゃくちゃうまい
Eon's
から。
cooking is
期
real
待してていいぞコリ
tasty.
ブス。
Just wait till you try it.
それにね、
I want his cooking so
Eon
bad.
お願いしたら苦手な食べ物を抜いてくれるんだよ。
And you can always ask him to
コリブ
leave
スは
out any food you
何
don't
か嫌
like.
いな食べ物ある
Do you have any Colvius?
そこ、卑怯な技を教
You're
え
being
る
a bad influence. Zephora's such a dad. I never did follow up on Colvius's peculiar feelings towards Relida. Instead, I passively listened to their chat. Yes, he do the cooking. He do. On our way over to Kalida, everyone took the initiative to speak with Colvius. Everyone except Relida, that is. He's been silent ever since his talk with the Lest. I was dying to know what they discussed, but after what happened yesterday, I didn't have the courage to ask. We finally arrived in Kalida and set up our housing tent. Once that was done, we gathered to discuss our upcoming show. Since this will be Colvius' debut, I'd like to make him the star of the show. How does that sound?
いいんじゃないかしら。
I'm in favour.
他のメンバー
There
で
should be
し
no
っか
problem
り
as
サポー
long
ト
as
す
the
れば
others
問
help
題
him
ない
out.
よね。
僕がメイン
Me? The star of the show? He's so... be ready for anything. This is first time for everything. Be ready for anything. You'll be fine.
よし。それじゃあ早速練習し
Let's
ようぜ
start。practicing right away.
ラリーダとビリオにはこれから野暮用に付き合ってほ
Oh,
しい
I
の
have some
よ。
business to attend to after this. Vilio, Relida, come with me.
アーテールでも言ったが
Like I said before,
話を聞くだけ
I'll
だ
only give it a listen. Okay? Relida stood back up, but he was dragging his feet. What's going on?
なんだよ
Huh?
野暮用って。
What business?
俺もか
Do I really have to go?
ビリオの力も貸してほしい。
I need your help on this one. That being said, everyone else go show His Highness the ropes while I'm gone.
に任せるわ。
What secrets are they hiding? They're scheming something. He instructed us to give Colvius a tour of the city and set up the tent at the Sage Tower's rooftop. Ginia left with Relida and Vilio after that. Poor Ginia's orders. The rest of us went. Per Ginia's orders, the rest of us went to town.
野暮用って
I wonder
一
what
体
they're up
何を
to.
話してるんだろうね。
Faye things, I guess. Just face
ジーニャ
it.
が自分たちに王子を任せるというこ
It
と
must be quite important.
よほど大切な
Otherwise, he
用
would
事な
not
の
have
だ
entrusted us with the prince. Important business, huh? Vilio is a dragon, so I get how that would be, how he'd be useful. Rather leader though.
さあな、そんなに気に
Who
なるなら
knows? Just ask him
あ
what's
い
the
つらが
back.
戻ってきた時
I'm
に
sure
聞けば
he'll
い
be
いだろう
open to telling you about it
けどな
anyway.
お前に何でも教えるだろうし。
Sephora, I'm so glad to see you again. Oh, right. I'll ask him when I have some time. I pasted on a smile, trying to cover up my awkwardness. I can't let them know how iffy things are between us. That's putting it lightly, girl. I don't want to worry them, and our priority here is to help Colvius grow. Once I cleared my mind, I looked up to see Colvius with his head in a swivel. His eyes sparkled as he looked at the main drag. Has anything caught your eye?
見たことのないものがいっぱい
Everything!
全部
I've never seen any of this before! Ah, he's so excited! He stood on tiptoe amid the crowd, trying to get a look at some mystic tools. Unfortunately, a tall customer blocked his view.
失礼する
Allow me. Woo! Piggy bag! Ian lifted up the boy so he had a clear view of the shops.
あ りがとう。
Thanks, Eon. He's so nice.
あの魔法具、
Hmm.
変な形
That
して
mystic
るけど
tool has a strange
何に
shape.
使うんだろう。
I wonder what it's for. Man, this is the best part of Radie's route so far. The bit without
あ
him
れ
in
は
it.
風の魔法石を使った最新のド
That's
ライ
the
ヤーだ
latest
な。
hair dryer model.
髪がサラ
It's
サラ
made
に
from
な
a
るって
wind
触れ
mystic
込みだ。
stone that can make your hair smoother.
髪を乾かすための魔
A
法
mystic
具。
tool to dry hair?
そっか。コリブスは今ま
Oh,
で
you
お
usually
城
have a
の人
servant
に
to
手
do
伝
it
っても
for
らって
you,
たんだ
right?
ね。
To be fair, he couldn't do much for himself the past 10 years. To be fair.
旅の間は自分でできることが増えるから。
There are going to be lots of things you can do by yourself on this trip. It'll be fun.
どうだかな。城
I'm
よ
not
り
so
不
sure
便で
about that.
帰りたくなるんじゃないか。
What if he finds it inconvenient and wants to go home?
特にテントの同室はジーニアだ
I'm
ろ。
with Junior as his
明日
roommate.
の朝逃げ出
I
した
won't
っ
be
ておかし
surprised
く
if
ない
he ran away tomorrow. Oh, poor Junior.
さすがのジーニアでも
No matter how
王子相手に
shameless
不正
Junior
な
is,
ことは
Corvus is a prince. Surely he would not be a brash enough to.
しないとは言い切れないね。
You can't even bring yourself to say he won't boss a royalty round. Junior! What's up with Junior bashing? Leave him alone. Junior's nice. After strolling around the city, we entered the stage tower and pitched a tent on the roof. Our show tent unfurled in no time, brightening up the place. I know, like, don't disrespect him.
ケールの公園で見たから知ってはい
Hi,
たけ
Chunky,
ど
how's it going?
大きいね。
Yeah, we're getting the Radiant Tale 2, I guess. We're getting it in the summer, which is exciting. We'll definitely be doing that here. Yeah, they get special routes in that game. Welcome as well. Wow, I know I saw this during your Arthea show, but it's huge. And also, Chunky, the route's not going well. None of us like RADIE. Relida. None of us like Relida. None of us like him.
それにこんなに高い
Are we
場所
going to
で
put on a
勝
show
負で
this
きる
high
なん
up?
て
That's so cool. I'm so excited for Junior Root. I'm unbelievably excited for Junior Root. I'm just sad they didn't give Aleste anything. Aleste got nothing. Hee, let's take a look inside. I know, like,
ここに
Relida. His real name.
立つのだね。
He's kind of sucks. I'll be standing right here. Nervous?
うん
Yeah. I feel uneasy.
僕
Can I pull it off?
できるのか
I've
な
never entertained anyone before in my
誰
life.
かを喜ばせたことなんていつも僕は困らせて
All I do is cause trouble for.
大丈夫だよ。
Everything's
困っ
gonna
た
be
らみんなに
alright.
助けてもらえばいいんだ
Everyone
から。
here, including the spirits, will help you if you're struggling.
精霊さんもいるからね。
助けてもらう
Because he's
って
the royalty, so he has he's friends with all the spirits. Even then, how will I manage?
そういった
I
対
still
応
think
力
out
を
of all
こ
the
れから叩き込む。
the first
あ
shows
と
of
はいか
Colvis
に
is the
冷
main.
静に振る舞う
So
か
forward has been the cutest. I still stand by this. We're gonna teach you to think on your feet and act calmly under pressure.
冷静に
Calmly?
頭が追いつかなくても大丈夫だ
No need to wrap your head around
繰
it
り返し
now.
練習すれば
You'll be alright.
あとは条件反
Your
射
body will eventually
動けるように
remember
なる
if you
だ
keep practicing.
あ
Okay. He didn't seem convinced, even with all their advice and encouragement. The three of them exchanged looks, unsure what to do.
うーん。やっぱり最初は
I guess we should ask the
ラリー
leader
ダ
how
の
he
パフォーマン
gets
スの
into the
心
right
構えを聞く
headspace
の
before a
が一番い
performance.
いんじゃないかな。ま、そうだな。
Agreed.
子供の相手も
He's good
慣れ
with
てる
kids
し。
too.
僕たちも最初、このカリダで公演したとき、
I know, Radie was so good, but yeah, his real name is Relida, and we keep messing up on calling him Radie. Yeah, Radie's like they're giving Radie that one like trope where he's like, you can't date anyone, but I'm not good enough for you. And that kind of sucks, actually, I think. That's not good. Leader gave us a lot of tips when we first performed here.
ラリーダの最初の教えをきっかけに
Our acts began to take shape thanks to all the other things he taught us.
誰かを笑顔にすることは
He's the best at making people smile. Piggybacking off Pashalia, I nodded empathetically. Whenever I'm feeling down, Leader always cheers me up and makes me laugh. He'll teach you lots of stuff.
そうなんだ。
Oh wow, I can't wait to learn from him.
楽しみだな。
You better be nice to Colvius. You better be. After giving Colvius a brief tour of the show tent, we left the stage tower.
お、偶然だな。
Oh hey, what a coincidence. Hi Vilio. We went to Devilio on our way out. All done with your tasks?
っていうかお前今
Hey,
遠くから出
wait.
てこなかったか
Did you just come out of the tower? I know, he's supposed to be nice and he's not being nice.
学術棟に関係してるんだ。
Oh yeah, it actually has something to do with the stage tower.
ジーニアとラリーダは
Gina and Relida are still talking, so they'll be
みんな
back
はこれか
later.
ら帰るところか。
You guys on your way home?
俺は用事があるから抜ける
I'm not. I have something to do. Sephora, no, don't leave.
自分は今晩の夕食のために
I would like to go shopping for dinner before I return home.
それならコリブスも一緒に
Do you
行
want
か
to
ない
come, Colvius?
実際に売り場に行
Let's
って
go to an actual
食べたいものを
market and
買おう
buy any food you like.
行ってみたい。
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, because Pashalia has that crazy appetite, right?
二人も
He
一
just
緒に
eats
行
and
こう
eats
か
and eats. How about you? Do you want to come with us? Pashalia kindly extended an invitation. I think I'll just go back to the tent. I still need to come up with an advertising plan.
じゃ、俺もテントで待ってるぜ。
Yeah, he's got some sort of like secret reason he doesn't think he's good enough to date us. I guess it's gonna come with like
お任せだ。
the law in his route, I guess. Yeah, me too. I'll only buy whatever I want if I go anyway. You get to choose for today, Colvius. Okay. He'll be like, oh, Eon, buy that caviar. I normally had that and that's not too expensive, right? And it costs all of our money. Vilio and I headed back to the tent after parting way with the others. That's what happens when you go shopping with a prince. However, his face was unusually serious. Puzzled, I raised an eyebrow and endeavoured to ask him about it. What's wrong?
ああ、
Huh? Oh, nothing.
あんたの両親ってさ、
Hey,
確か
your
カリ
parents
ダで
worked
学者を
as
してたんだよな。
researchers here in Calydia, right? Yeah.
どんなことを研究してたんだ。
What kind of
魔法
research?
具とか
Was it
精霊
mystic
とか
tools,
魔法とか
spirits, Fae beasts, or... I don't really remember, but they talked about Fae beasts a lot.
幻獣の
Fae beasts. Now that I think about it, they also talked about dragons. I tried to recall their conversations. Unfortunately, my memory was too hazy and disjointed. Where's this coming from, anyhow?
ああ、
Oh,
さ
I
っ
was
き
speaking
学
with
術
some
棟で
researchers earlier.
学者たちと話しててさ、そういえばあんたの親も学
Then
者だった
I
な
remembered
と
your
思って。
parents are researchers too.
ドラゴンのこと研究して
It
た
would have
な
been
ら
nice to chat with them
話して
if
み
they
た
were
かったな。
researching dragons. They would have made a huge fuss if they met a real dragon. They'd bombard you with questions. Something felt really off with that interaction. I didn't like that. A night had passed since we arrived in Calydia. As we agreed on yesterday. I think they messed up the translation. As we agreed on yesterday, Relida would be supervising Colvius. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but oh well. Meanwhile, the others would promote the show and practice their individual acts. Relida Colvius and I went to the stage on top of the stage tower and brainstormed some ideas for our program. I asked the prince to show off his magic so I could see if he's as good as I've heard. Wow. What is that? Is that a tree? A tiny, unassuming seed in his hand sprouted into a majestic tree so tall it almost reached the ceiling. It was simply miraculous. Yet, it kept on growing. Uh-oh. Oops! Oh, 10! The 10! The tree's sharp branches surged out and pierced the audience's seats. No! Sorry, I couldn't control my mana well.
そうだな。
Hmm.
とりあえずこれ
Let's
じゃ
rule this one out for the
お客さ
time
んに怪
being.
我させちまえ
We can't afford to skewer the crowd. No, I prefer that.
そうだよね。
True. Relida's frank feedback was like a slap in the face.
魔力が安定しないのは仕方ない。
Ain't your fault your
これ
mana's
から
not
繰り
stable
返し練
yet.
習するしかないな。
You just gotta keep practicing.
うん。
そう
alright
落ち込むなって。
Come on, turn that frown upside down.
お前に一番足りないのは練習じゃないと思うぜ。
Everyone's dead. Maybe. It could have been bad, but it's fine. There's no one there. The thing you're lacking most ain't experience.
Huh?
What?
考え方がまだわか
You
ら
just
ない
need to change your mindset. This is a tree, for
例えば
example.
この木
What do you use it for?
何に使えると思う
What sort of question is that? What do you use a tree for? It's a tree. It's a tree. A shelter from the rain or a landmark, maybe? Also, welcome, Matt.
そうだな。街中にあればいい使い
Right,
方だ
you
と思
could
う。
definitely use that if you're in town.
けど、お前がこれからやるのは
Except,
お客さんを目の
what
前
you're gonna
にした
do for the next few days is perform in front of people.
パフォーマンスの中で雨をしのい
Do you
で
think they'll need
目印を
shelter
作る
or a
必要が
landmark
ある
during your performance?
うん。
No.
攻めてるわけじゃねえから顔上げろって。
I hate to admit it, but he is good with kids. Unfortunately. I'm not criticizing you here, kiddo. Chin up.
大事なのは誰のため
Who
に
and
何の
what
た
you
め
do
に
to
パフォ
perform,
ーマンス
what you
しよう
do.
とするのか。
Hello.
それを考える
I can't read. Who and what do you perform for? That's the key thing here, so keep that in mind.
それが分かってねえとただの魔法自慢になっちまう。
If that doesn't soak in, all you'll be doing is, for your act, is a little magic razzle dazzle. You can't call that a real performance.
コリブスは誰のために
So,
パ
who
フォ
are
ーマ
you
ンスを
performing for?
お客さん
The audience?
それももちろん正解だ。
Well, you ain't
けど
wrong.
最初は実感が薄いっつう
How do I
か
put it?
イメージしにくいだろ
It's kind of hard for me to picture somebody you don't know. You get me?
う。だからどこかの誰か
For
じゃなく
starters,
て
imagine someone you're actually close
もっと身近な人を想像して
with.
みろよ。
Who do you want to
お
entertain?
前
A lest. Entertain a lest. Corvius gave it some thought.
父さんの
I want to make father smile. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I know, I've said RADIE instead of Relida so much this stream already. It's so bad. It's so bad. RADIE is such a better name. You mean King Vigonia? Yeah,
父様の
I
笑
haven't
い顔
seen him smile in a long time.
僕と会うときはいつも
He always looks sad whenever he sees me.
だから
So, it'd be him.
そっか。
Uh-huh.
やっぱ親には笑顔
Any
にな
kid
って
would
ほ
want to
し
see
い
the
な。
parents smile, huh?
血のつながった
You're bound by blood.
大切な存
They're an
在
important part of your life. Do not get on this again, Rady. I just did it. I called him Rady. Relida's face tightened as he lapsed into thought. What's wrong?
ああ、いや、
Huh?
なんでもない
Oh, nothing.
ほら、俺に
Remember
も
when I
親代わ
told
り
you
みたいな存
I
在
used to
がい
have
た
a
って
parental
前に
figure of my
話
own?
したよ。
Was reminded of him just now. He pasted on a smile, sealing his blues away. Okay.
確か王様は直接は来れねえけど、
Anyway,
通信杯越し
His
にパフォーマンス
Majesty
の
will
様
be
子を
checking
確
out
認
the
するんだってな。
performance through the chalice, right? Yep. How about we come up with an act that'll make the king smile then? Sure.
よろしくお
Hope
願
we
い
can
し
think
ま
of
す
a good one together. He's so nice. That's my son. Corvus was brimming with motivation.
ごめんください
Hello. Squirrel friend. Ah, I missed him. Just then, a little critter popped into the tent. Hey, Pharaoh! It was Pharaoh, the fey beast who helped us during our last Calivia show.
お二人ともお久しぶりです
Long time no
海外
see.
にサーカスが来てるって
I heard you guys were here,
挨拶に来
so
ましたです
I wanted to come and say hi. His tiny ears perked up at the movement his gaze perked up. What's reading? I don't know. I don't know what that is. His tiny ears perked up the moment his gaze shifted to Colvius. Perhaps he was surprised.
サーカスの
I
新メン
love
バーさん
Pharaoh.
です
He's so
いい
nice.
なステージに立つの楽
Are
し
you
か
a new
ったから
circus member?
僕もまたパフォー
Wow.
マンスしたい
Lucky
です
duck. I want to perform again, you see, because I had so much fun last time.
うわでも今は
Oh,
定食屋の
I'm not saying I
お
want
世
to
話になってい
join
るので
circus though.
サーカスに参加す
Too
るわ
busy
けに
helping
は
out that nice auntie at the diner. He got a job. So you're working here now, huh?
はいサーカスの後
Yep.
研究者さん
After the last show,
厳重向
the
けにお仕
researchers
事
helped
を
me
見
find
つ
a
けてくれた
suitable
です
job for a babies.
僕は定食屋さんで
I'm
働いて
officially
るんです
working at a diner now. The little guy's got a job. Who is he? Ah, that's Pharaoh. He helped us out when we held our show here before.
ピロです君のお名前を聞いてもいいですか
The name's Pharaoh. What's yours?
コリブス
I'm Colvius.
コリブスですね
Hi, Colvius.
なんだか聞いたことがあるようなお名前です
Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? Uh-oh.
僕たち
Yeah,
ど
I
こかで
mean,
会ったことあ
I
るです
think
か
Pharaoh's allowed to make his own life in the big city, you know. I don't think he needs the circus. He's good. He's good. Have we met?
初めましてだ
No,
よ
never.
じゃあ僕の気
Guess
の
I'm
せ
just
いですかね
imagining things then. My bad.
失礼したです
Anyway,
改めて
it's so nice to meet you,
コリブ
Colvius.
ス
He's so nice. He's so nice. Pharaoh flashed the prince a winning smile and shook his hand. Could you imagine the little squirrel paw shaking his hand? Oh, that's so cute. The little squirrel paw shaking his hand. That's so nice. Same to you.
ところでお三方は練習中ですか
By the way, are you rehearsing for the
少しだ
show?
け見ていってもいいです
Mind if
か
I watch? Be our guest. I'd appreciate it if you could chime in with your thoughts too. We're trying to come up with Colvius's act.
僕でよければもちろん協力するです
I'll be glad to if you don't mind. Thanks, Pharaoh. We'd like to do a show that'll please King Vigonia. He'll be watching remotely. He'll be remotely calling in via the Teams app. I know, the kid's so cute, so cute.
ああ、カリダの
How
歴
about
史に
something
関わる
related to
ものがいい
Calidia's
かな。
history? I think that'd be nice.
うん
History, huh?
歴史
Tree. The tree is here. Pharaoh's so nice. Pharaoh looked around the stage before his gaze rested on the big tree.
ところであの木はどうしたん
Say,
ですか
what's with that tree? Why is there a tree here?
土の活性化の魔力で
I grew up with revitalizing
種から
earth
成
magic.
長させたんだコリブスすごいです
Wowee!
まるで
You're a
10代
force
精
of
霊
nature,
セリウス様みたい
just
で
like
す
Cirrus, the great spirit of earth. You think so?
カリダを作った
Yep.
土の大精霊
Allow me to
セ
tell
リ
you
ウ
the
ス様
tale
には
of Cirrus,
こんな
the
伝説があ
founder
る
of
んで
this
す
city. Oh. Oh, oh no, it's... I'm gonna have a drink. It's time for a wall of text. Cirrus uses revitalizing magic to grow all sorts of plants. Every day without fail, he did his research and breathed life into the soil. One day, Cirrus grew a really, really big tree. Beautiful flowers in every colour and delicious fruits adorned its branches. Humans, fae beasts, animals, and spirits who saw it naturally gathered beneath the tree. Despite not knowing each other's languages, they all joined hands, singing and making merry. With that, the tree became an oasis for creatures from all walks of life. Is that it? Is that the story? It was then that Cirrus blessed fae spirits with human forms and language, since they wanted to communicate with humankind. I always think that the lore and the world building in this game is like amazing. This big tree reminds me of the one Cirrus created. I've never heard that story. Corvius listened with deep interest in his eyes aglitter. Oh, it has nothing to do with Caelum though. Maybe you can use the different tale to show.
No,
I think that's perfect for a Caelum show. Want to hear the rest of the story? Oh no, we're back. We're back. Althea learned of Cirrus's gift to the fae beast, so he went to the Great Spirit for help. The stubborn spirit refused, stressing that his own research came first. Yet Althea was not willing to back down. And so Cirrus gave him a task to build a research facility in Caelum, one that could satisfy his thirst for knowledge. Oh, that's how the city came about, huh? Oh, that research facility must be the Sage Tower. Huh? But didn't Cirrus make the Sage Tower bigger? At first, Althea built the tower with humans and fae beasts living in Caelum. Cirrus wasn't content with the finished building, so he used his own power to complete it. He's like, it's nice, but it could be nicer, and then uses his magic. To make a long story short, it's all thanks to the big tree that fae beasts can take human form, and that we have the Sage Tower. Oh, that's perfect for our show. Should we base the act on that story? Wow, I bet it'll be so pretty. I can't wait to see it. Yeah. Let's go with that then. Everybody here will be happy to see a Cirrus-inspired show. Alright, how about we give them the balloon flowers? Give the balloon flowers to the spectators as a present. While making a balloon with research was good and all, Cirrus had trouble managing them, you see? So he handed them out to everyone gathered beneath the tree, or so it goes. I'm thinking... Something's telling me that RADIE may have first-hand experience of that story, huh? Really? Can't say I've heard that before. You sure know a lot about this, leader. It's as if you heard it from Cirrus himself. Gee, I wonder. Nah, I heard it from someone else. In that case, what if we plant some seeds amidst the seats as well? Not just the stage. Everyone can see the bloom flowers right in front of their eyes. If we grow them all at once, I think that'd be fun. Sure, I like that idea. RADIE's so sus. We'll need lots of seeds, so we should pick some up after this.
それなら僕、いい
Aha!
お店
I
知って
know
る
a
で
good
す。
shop. Please allow
案内する
me.
です。
ヒロ
Thank you, Firo.
いいのです。
No problem.
サーカスの
I
皆
just
さん
want to
に
give back to all of you
助
since
け
you
られ
helped me out.
てずっと恩返ししたいなって。
そうなんだ
I see.
サーカスの皆さんは、
Mhm.
それはもう
Everyone in
素晴ら
circus
しい
is
人たちば
wonderful.
かりでですね。
Firo then rattled off the story of our last visit to Caelum.
あの二人
And then we need
すっかり仲
to
良しだな
we need to get more out of him.
今のうちに出かける準備するか
They got close real fast. Let's get ready to go out while they're at it. Okay. Maybe we can clean up first. We can move the equipment there together.
いやあれは俺一人で大丈夫だ
Nah, I can do it
お
alone.
前は必要な
Start
種
listing
の
all
量
the
を
seeds
考えてくれ
we're gonna buy. Without another word, Relida went to tidy up the space. What are we doing with that tree? Huh? Where's the tree going? Sorry, I still have my cough. It would go away. I guess he still feels awkward being alone with me. It saddens me that my confession has made things awkward between us, so I busied myself tallying up all the seeds we need. Once we finished, we all left the tent.
あれコリブスの練
Hey
習は終わっ
guys,
たのか
all done with practice? Billy and Sephora, who had been practicing outside the tent, came over to chat. Yep, we've already decided what show to do, so now we're off to buy some supplies.
花の種を買いに行くんだ。
Yeah, we're like, we don't want to be alone with you, actually. we want you to stay alone. We're gonna buy flower seeds.
おすすめの花屋さんがあるです。
I know a good flower shop.
おフィロも一緒か
Oh, I didn't know you were here too,
じゃ
Firo.
あ買い物には
Me and
俺と
Sephora will
ザフラ
tag
が付き合う
along.
ぜ
Yes, Sephora time.
お前種の量はメモしてるんだろ
You wrote down all the seeds we need to get, right? Hand it over. I did, but I get a feeling. But I feel like the amounts aren't quite right. You snatched it out of our hands.
ステージの規模くらい把
I
握して
skipped
る
the text.
微調整くらいわけない
Sephora snatched the list out of my hand. I remember the stage structure well. It'll be easy for me to make adjustments.
お前とラリーダは二人で
You and
演出用の
Relida
魔法
go
具の
check on the
確認で
mystic
もしてお
tools
け
for our show. That's
それも
just as
重要だ
important. Huh? But I...
ちょっと
Come here, Cirrus. Not knowing what they wanted, I stepped closer.
お前最近子供とぎこちないだろ
They're having some
そ
sort of
ば
talk
で見
with
てるだ
me.
けでわかる
You've been feeling awkward around that fur ball, right? I could tell just by looking at you. Say what?
周りが気を使うんだ
Oh
そういう
no.
さっさとなんとかし
You
ろ
got... Thing is, we've got to vent somehow, and if that's throwing shade at Relida, who am I to judge? Huh? We pay attention to stuff like that, you know. Do something about it quick.
一度ちゃんと話した方がいいんじゃないかって
You've got
思っ
to
て
try and
さ
talk it out with him. I confessed to Relida and got dumped. Nothing more, nothing less. There was no way I could tell him that. Okay, I'll try. Thanks for your concern, guys. A bland reply, but it was all I could muster.
じゃあ行くぞコリブス
Good. Let's go, Colvius. You too, Pharaoh.
少しくらい観光してもいい
It makes me laugh because, like,
浮かれて転ばないよ
Vilio
う
and
に気をつけろ
Sephora, like, always talk about not getting along at all. They're actually, like, pretty good mates, right? They're actually pretty good friends. Go sightseeing while you're at it. Careful you don't trip and fall when you got your head in a swivel. Radie's gaze was tender as he saw them off.
コリブスが頑張ってる姿を見たらさ
Imagine if we were like,
王様は
yeah,
笑顔
Radie
になる
dumped me, so that's why it's awkward. Do you think Sephora and Vilio would still have the same reaction? I don't think so. I bet the king will smile, even if Colvius messes up, since he knows that kid's doing his best. Yeah, I'm sure Colvius's feelings will come through and he'll be delighted with the show.
そうだな親子の絆
Right.
ってのは
The-
強いな
Are we on this again? Radie! Right, the bond between a parent and child is strong after all.
だから俺は
That's why I... Whatever Relida whispered was then stolen away by the moaning gusts of wind.
お前もよくわかってるだろ。
You know that too, don't you? You locked your heart up good and tight when Meria and Radiel passed.
ショックを受けたお前は
You were in shock.
俺が何を
You
して
never
も
smiled, no matter what I did.
ナイジェルとメリアがいたらお前
I
は
kept
笑
thinking to
うんだろうな
myself
って
that you would have smiled if only Meria and Radiel were still here.
お前を見ながらそんなことばかり考えて
I always wished they'd
二人はひ
surprised
ょっこり
us
帰ってく
by
るの
walking the door out of nowhere.
親子ほどの絆はないかもし
You
れ
and
ない
I
けどさ
might not have a parent-child bond,
俺は
but
お前が
I
笑
was
ってくれるのを
always
ずっ
waiting for you to smile.
と待ってたんだ
Ah, I remember you talking about that before our show in Arthea. Back then, you tried to make me laugh. Why was that? Why was that? Relida, whatever the hell your name is, I don't know. Yeah, I know, I feel like, actually, go speak to RADIE, because I ain't doing shit. Did you feel responsible? Did you feel responsible, you know, because my parents entrusted me to you?
そうかもな
Could
メリア
have
とライ
been.
ジェルが
Maria and Rigel would have been heartbroken to see you closing your heart off like that.
俺
Oh,
はお前の家族と知り合
before
い
meeting your family, I was flying solo and generally staying out of other people's lives.
たまたま出会った誰かじゃ
It
な
was my first time hanging out with
特定
people,
の相手と一
and I
緒にいる
wanted to
の
meet
も初めて
people I wanted to meet, not just people I met by chance. Yes, you did say that. Okay,
俺
well,
は旅ばかりしてたから
we didn't pick the right choice.
こんなに長い間同じ場所にとどまるなんて初めてだったな
Really, shut up. Shut up. Were you lonely? This is just a guess, but were you lonely?
寂しかった
Me? Lonely? If we switched places and you were the one suffering, seeing you numb and unable to smile would make me so lonely and sad. As my parents died, I still my emotions away in grief. RADIE was left completely alone, unable to even mourn their loss. It must have been crushingly lonely.
そっか
Heh.
俺
I
寂
suppose
し
I
かった
was lonely then.
今まであんなに笑って
Before
遊ぼう
they
って俺
died,
を連れ回して
You were always
雑い
beaming
こと言って
brightly,
さ
so attached to me that you dragged me all over to play.
体はここにあるのに中身は
You were like an
すっぽ抜
empty
けて
shell once they were gone, like your soul up and left your body.
もしかしたらずっとこのまま
I thought you'd never
も
smile
う二度
again.
と笑ってくれないんじゃねえかってもう一回お前の笑顔
I
が
wanted to see you smile, even just once. I wanted to hear you laugh. He said it under his breath, his gaze warm with affection.
だからあんなに必死になって
That's why I was trying so hard to make it happen.
俺はお前の家族と知り合
Before
うまで
meeting your family,
できるだけ
I was flying
人と関わ
solo
りすぎないよう
and
にして
generally staying out of other people's lives.
たまたま出会った誰か
It was the first time hanging out with people I
特
wanted
定
to
の
meet,
相手と一緒にいる
not
のも
just people I met by
初めてだった
chance. Yes, you did say that.
俺は旅ばかりしてたから
It was the first time I stayed in one place for so long, ever since I hit the road.
初めてだ自分じゃない誰かのことを深く考え
I
る
kept trying to come up with ways to bring out that smile of yours, to make you happy.
どうしたらお前はまた笑ってくれ
I
る
thought and thought and
何
thought
をした
some
ら
more.
喜んでくれるのかそんなことをとにかく
Never wrapped my brain so hard for somebody in
た
my
くさん考
life.
え続けた
Wow, yes, to think. Try not to roll your eyes. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying really hard. Oh, Relida.
だから笑った時は嬉しかった
So, yeah. I was really thrilled when you finally smiled.
驚い
It
た
was my first time feeling that much joy. It surprised me. His smile was gentle as he said that. My heart positively soared. Don't be doing that. Not for him. I can't help it, Relida. I love you. My love was unrequited. I could never be with him, but maybe... Can I nurture those feelings in secret?
もしあの時
Bad,
俺が
bad,
お前の
bad.
両親を救えてれば
If only I could have said... Excuse me, hold on a second. Okay, I got better. If only I could have saved your parents.
お前は心を閉ざさずに済んだんだ。
I know, I was like, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe you wouldn't have closed off your heart. A curious blend of sadness and regret flickered across his face. He sounded so remorseful. I hastily cut in before he could succumb to those feelings. You're right. I wouldn't have withdrawn if you managed to save my parents. But that's just a what-if scenario, right? You and Spiria have been with me with me for a whole decade now. And not that I love you, like, come on, girl. Don't jump into that so fast. I'm really happy that you're both part of my family. So drop the what ifs, please. Get him. My words fell short of comforting him. He flushed a rueful smile and turned away. That plus everything he'd said made me uneasy. Wait, Relido, where are you going? Something told me he was about to go someplace far away, compelling me to stop him.
心配するな。ちょっとした野望。
Relax, I've just got some stuff to take care of. Be careful and don't get home too late. Relido walked away after that. Roast this man, do it, get him. He deserves it. He's definitely hiding something from me. Even though it didn't sit right with me, I let him walk away without giving chase. Our parents definitely did something more important than we knew, right? Like, I think we could agree on that. Something's going on there. The more Colvius practiced, the more stable his manner became. And then at last... Is it showtime? It was time for the show! I love his little outfit so much! Having changed into his stage outfit, Colvius curled his hands up into a ball and fidgeted. Of course he's hiding something, yeah. Definitely. Feeling nervous? Uh-huh. In a good way, though. I'm gonna give it my all so Father, Virio, and all the people of Caelum will smile. After his little pep talk, he prepared for his act. I know, he's got so much. And there's more, like, it feels like more betrayal, right? Because he's like the childhood friend kind of character. He's been with her for so long and hiding so much. He'll do fine in this show and in the future. Rolida had a faraway look in his eyes. Huh, you okay, Rolida? He looked so ephemeral? Like he would vanish at any moment. Without thinking, I reached out to him. Showtime, let's go. Yeah, the little crown is so good. He slipped through my fingers and trotted onto the stage. What was up with that? Ever since he rejected me, I had fewer and fewer chances to speak with him. It was all because I had no clue how deeply I could involve myself with him as family. I didn't know where to draw the line. Despite his strange behaviour as of late, I couldn't bring myself to ask what had happened. I'm his family though, I can at least worry about him, right? Stop going about family, oh my god! He's not my dad! I'm gonna try talking to him once the show's over. I put a pin in my complex feelings for now. Our second show in Caelum, the Scholar City, had begun. It's showtime! From Rolida to Vilio, the performances went off without a hitch. The tent was jam-packed with spectators. Cheers and applause filled the air. Their excitement was palpable. It all made me so nervous I could hardly move.
でも僕は立ち止まらないで
I can't stop here.
進むんだ
Keep going. I clasped my trembling hands, bracing myself. My turn had finally come.
こんにちは
Good evening! Yeah! My face flushed with embarrassment as I fumbled my greeting. I hung my head, trying to hide it.
送り出して
Get a grip, Corvius. You're here to reassure your father. You've got this. I managed to raise my head and, with a smile, addressed the crowd.
今日はお集まりいただき
Thank you for coming here today.
カリダのますますの
I wish for Caelum to continue to flourish. Let the great tree of origins take root in this land once again. I held my hands high enough for everyone to see, unleashing my earth magic.
そうね
Here goes! Oh, tree.
なんだ
What's happening?
揺れてるです
The ground is shaking. The people reacted in a myriad of ways. Some were shocked, some were ecstatic.
期待してくれているなら僕は
I want to at least live up to their expectations. Ah! Look at him! Look at him go! Oh! A sprout popped out of the ground, growing rapidly. I grabbed on as it surged skyward, climbing up along with it.
木違う
Is that
で
a
かい
tree?
葉っぱか
No, a huge leaf.
すごい勢いで伸びてるわ
It's growing so fast.
一瞬で
He's so
あんなことができるとは
You can't do that in such a short time. Their eyes were wide with anticipation as they watched to see what would happen next. It's so nice. Now this. Using the stem of the growing plant as a foothold, he clambered higher and loosed another bout. Loosed another bout of earth magic. Right then, the seeds we planted in the sea sprouted and bloomed one after another. The floral spectacle made the audience cheer even louder.
それから次は
Next up, channeling my earth magic, I extended a tree branch towards the audience. Towards Firo, that was. Ah, he's in his human form! He's so cute. Huh? What? Firo blinked, astonished.
もう一度参加したいって言ってた
You
よ
said
ね
you wanted to join the show again, right? Well? So cute! This is so cute! Standing on the edge of the branch, I held out my hand to the green-haired boy.
それは嬉しいんです
I'd be more than happy
嬉しいんで
to.
すけど
I didn't know you were a prince though,
無理
Colby.
です
I mean, your highness?
王子様だ
Yeah. Sorry, I just couldn't find the right moment to tell you.
伝えられてなくて
They're besties! This is so cute!
つかめなく
So cute!
てでもこれから
I hope we can still be
友
friends.
達でいてくれると嬉しい
Ah, look at them! Absolutely. Firo took my hand and jumped into the tree. Oh, there he is. He ruined it. Relina followed behind, performing a cute little dance, almost as if he was there to congratulate us.
お花のプレゼントも素敵だし
The flowers are very
コリルス
pretty,
様とあの厳重な子が
and
手を取り合う
watching
姿
His Highness hold hands with that fae was like watching a fairy tale in the making.
人と幻獣がセリウス様の作り出した木の下で
Humans and babies bonded under the tree Celius created, huh?
ご観覧ありがとうございました
Thank you for watching!
ありがとうございますです
Thank you, one and all! RADIE has scorned me too many times today. He deserved it. Gazing out at the crowd, Firo and I bowed in tandem. Thunderous applause flooded the tent. And with that, my debut show ended on a high note. Good for Colby! Corvius! That was so nice! That was really nice. As Corvius and I guided the spectators out of the tent, we basked in the afterglow of the show. The prince was still in great spirits. We then got in touch with King Vigonia through the relay chalice. He was pleased with his son's performance, declaring it was a wonderful show with a big smile on his face. Yeah! Even though the prince's body did not show any visible growth, we decided to continue the journey. Once our excitement wound down, we started to clean up the venue. We're only allowed to use the rooftop till the end of the night, so we should wrap this up quick. Just don't see Relida, that's fine. I simply don't see him. Oh, did Corvius fall asleep? Corvius glowed when King Vigonia praised him. He'd been so fraught with nerves that it must have whooshed all out of him all at once. While he snoozed peacefully, the other circus members and I spoke in hushed voices. Do not wake him. Let him rest as much as he can. Agreed. He works so hard to pull off his act. Where are we going next, by the way? I have a lot of things in mind if we go to Cultura. How about we let him decide where he wants to go once he wakes up? Yeah, plus I'm starving. Let's talk about it while we eat. He's so hungry. We discussed our next plan while exchanging some friendly banter. But our high spirits are about to come crashing down. You all got a sec? His words would be the end of it all. I'm leaving circus. Yeah! Woohoo! What? I mean, oh no! What do you mean by that? This is hardly the time for jokes. I ain't joking. Go on without me. Go on? Without Relida? What? My brain failed to process the words. I was frozen in shock, unable to speak. Thanks for everything. Sorry. Wow, this is just like when a boy band breaks up. Relida turned on his heel and walked right out of the show tent. I think on like everyone's roots, they've had one point where they're like, I'm leaving the circus. Well. Well. That's the end of the chapter, everyone. What a bombshell to lead the stream on, huh? How will we cope? How will we cope knowing that he's leaving? I don't think I'll sleep. I know I had such a feeling he was going to pull this. So yeah, well, let's put on a cute CG to end the stream. Yeah. I hate how it changes into Relida in the CG menu as well. I hate that. Anyway. We'll put this on to end the stream because it's so cute. Look at them. They're so nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed today. Despite, you know, Relida. Oh my god. This is gonna be worse than the Pashalia route. I can tell. It should have been RADIE. I want RADIE back. Get rid of, I don't know who Relida is, and I don't like this guy. Give me RADIE back. You're gonna look at the Leon CG all day. Hold on, let me put the Leon CG on for you. Don't want to see RADIE. There you go. I'll give you this. My parting gift is a thank you for putting up with the leader today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today, everyone. It sure has been a time. But it's okay, we're going to get through this, and then we're going to see Villiers' route, and then we'll be ready for the fan disc. We'll be ready. We'll see them. I get to see more Sephora. RADIE is such a better name. I have my grievances with this a lot. But it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna rest now and try and decompress after everything with RADIE. But yeah, my next stream will be on Sunday. We're doing a crafting stream. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, but we're doing it again. Haven't decided what I'm doing yet, but it's happening. So, I'll see you all then. But in the meantime, I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone!